Here we are, first week review. So, these are our predictions going through last week's matches. We're going to catch up on them, and then we'll total up points at the end there. So, starting off with Series 1, Gentlemen versus Ravens. I had 3-0, you had 3-1. So, you got it correct. So, we said basically 1 point for the winner, 2 points for the map count, yeah? So, what I'll do is Arv and then Hassad.
So is it two on top of the one, or is it just two?
I think we should do it like that. For example, I should just get 1 point because I got the winner right, and you get 3 points. Yeah. I think so. Then the two difference basically.
Yeah,
do you think that's calm? Calm. So let's just do the totaling, and then we'll go through the matches quick time. Yeah. Next was Miami versus Thieves. So you said Thieves 3-1. I said same shit basically. So we both got that right. So that's 1 again. No. So it's 3 and 3. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, cool. So then Vancouver versus G2. I don't think any of us got... Yeah, we both got that wrong. That's crazy. I can't lie. We didn't know how they're going to play with that. Was that the one where he got the crazy streak as well?
Yeah, 15.
We'll go through the matches as well. I got them on the other tab. Let's just add the points up. FaZe, we both kind of expected them to belt. I think I took a risk. No, I did 3-0. Watch it. I'm not going to lie. Second series yesterday. Did you watch the games yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Purge played a lot better yesterday. Yeah, you actually played good. So that's Carmen, Koi, Falcons. Yeah, that was actually a good match as well. I actually didn't mind how Falcons played, especially against FaZe. Do you see what Sim did on that scar? We'll go through it as well. That was insane. So I said, what did I say? So it's 3-1 Koi. You said 3-0. I said 3-1. So finally I get a little difference here. So 3 and 1. But basically drawing right now. And then Gentlemates G2. It was 3-1. You said 3-1. Oh, you idiot. Oh, why'd you do it? Oh, why'd you do it? No way. Alright, Surge, Ravens, it was 3-2. Oh, you went with the Ravens. Oh, so did I. Shit. No. We're both fucking stupid. Wait, did we get both Surge series wrong?
No one expected this.
Yeah, it's a Surge. It's that Eero, bro. Not Eero, Nero. It's Esex, bro. Esex boy came in clutch. Alright, what was it? Koi Boston. Koi 3-1. You said 3-0. I said 3-0. Damn, man. What's going on in Santa? We both got 1 for that. And then Riyadh Falcons FaZe. FaZe did beat them 3-1. You said 3-0. I said 3-0. Alright, so it's 1 each. We really thought FaZe were going to kind of not lose a map. Fairs. And then this one we both definitely got wrong. Yeah, for sure. So we got 1 each. I bet. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're both drawn. Let me just quickly check.
No, I'm up 2.
Oh, yeah. You got 1 of them right. Yeah. So what I'll do like that, I bet. So you're on 16. So like that. I'm on 14, yeah? You see how I did it? Is that calm, yeah? Like, it's all right?
Yeah.
I bet. Let's quickly go through the matches and just see what's going on. And then, let's see at the end if we want to do predictions, or we can do it separately. Let's see how long this kind of goes on for. First match was Gentlemates Ravens. Did you watch this one? I can't remember if we watched... When did we play the tour? Was it Saturday? I can't remember what matches. I missed some of them.
I did watch. I watched Friday, but the map threw me off heavily.
Why did it throw you off? Because they were just running them?
They absolutely stabbed them up. Bro, I mean, the mates are gonna go to shit, but then they came back firing.
When you're playing Gridlock, what you're saying it is like I feel like it's kind of, I think it's AR heavy, low key. Like the first, like there's a couple, not AR heavy, but there's a couple of hills that are like dirty AR hills. Like the P1 is like a dirty AR hill. I feel like the P2 is a dirty AR hill.
Yeah, P2
even like
definitely AR.
Even P3 is the only sub hill.
Yeah, I think P3 is a sub hill. P4 can be a sub hill.
But P4, well. if you get set up though, and they come through the front on P4, I feel like it's also like you can get some ARs. So like, it's not surprising they lost if their sub, the ARs got ran. It was also the first match as well. So like, I know the NPC came in as well, so it probably threw him off. But bro, that Ghosty threw a stinky, Civ threw a little stinky. I mean, fair play to them, man. Ravens came out firing as well, man. First match of Fire. What do you think of Fire?
Bro, he had like 3 minutes in hill.
Yeah, he did have an insane match. Is it show the highlights on it as well? Oh, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, like what is it called? He was shitting, and this map made me want to get him in my fantasy straight away.
I want to see what they banned as well. So they banned Scar. They banned Den. Okay, so they actually picked Gridlock, Journal Mates. I bet. So the new maps. I like the new maps coming in as well, bro. It was actually nice to see. Then you got Den. I think they ran him from my memory in the search. I'm pretty sure they just ran him. Yeah. Neptune, bro. Neptune looked good as well, man. He looked nice. He was looking nice in this as well, man. So they ran him in that one. They ran him in the search. Search wasn't anything crazy. Fire was 2-8. So pretty shit in the search and destroy. Would you say as a new team, it's harder to play like search or respawn normally, like with a new 4?
New team,
like new one, even 1 edition.
I think it's
Or
harder
does
to
it
play
depend?
S&D because you don't get many S&D reps normally. You probably scrim it like
Do they even
once.
scrim S&D?
Yeah, they do. They scrim like they'll have like 1 or 2 days of S&D scrims like
Oh,
after
okay, okay.
respawn a set. So
I
I
feel like
think
S&D,
generically
like,
you're probably worse at S&D because you don't get
yeah.
reps of it.
I think it depends who comes in. Like in this case, I did think they'll be fine just because of who's coming in. It's not like the playmaker for the, but they did
Yeah, yeah,
lose.
it's just a main AR.
Yeah, yeah, but because they lost Nero, like that changes the dynamic completely. Like of how they're probably playing search. So maybe that's why. So so they end up winning that one. They go to the overload. They kind of got slammed on the overload as well, though. I remember watching that. They got
Yeah.
ran in the overload. I feel like overload's going to be all year, kind of like a control was. Like the top teams are like normally should win on the overload. Like I know you have the Nezo series, but like, for the most part, like I think overload you kind of have a bit of a skill gap in because sometimes you can flip on respawn because I think it's because they play it so much as well because you practice so many fucking hardpoint maps. Sometimes you do get an upset, but like for the overload, for the most part, like I do feel like the better teams are like even when I'm watching optic or phase and so I'm normally confident in the overload. Like that's how I've always seen the flip mode there. So they end up doing their thing, bro. Sib had what was it? I think it was the next year was a Scar. Yeah, he got right out in that S and Scar. Then go map 4. Same thing here. This time Envoy not having a great map, but they're not winning anyways. Bro, look at Ghosty on that. That's when I remember he was popping it. Did you see what they were doing on this as well? They were whipping out the NPC like a lot. Like, I was surprised. They were getting out a lot. They were running like 4. Do you feel like that was just new meta cheese, like using it? Like I don't see it being 4 for sure. Like, or do you think there's something about it? Like,
I think with the new D8, that obviously don't think it's going to be 4. I think
4 is
like
crazy.
it feels situational. Like I think in Sake you can get away with it
Maybe
running
like
4, except for like
maybe
P4
P1,
probably.
maybe P2. Like if you're like holding, you can have 2 there. Like if you're just putting pressure on the front and you're holding, like you can probably get away with it. I think it depends on the
I
team
think
playing
P1
as
you
well.
can run 4 SMGs.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. That's what I'm saying. P1, I think you can because there's like if you get the bottom like lobby bit, the wine bit, like you can have a lot of map control there. You have someone in the outer. I think you can get away with it. I think you can. And then yeah, so that's the first series done. They did their thing. They end up going 2 on the weekend. Let's go over to the next one, Miami. Was this against these? Oh, this is a good series. I watched this one, bro. The search and destroy was insane. Like, did you see how many nades Miami were throwing? I actually love that shit. That was good. When I played Fringe and rank play, I didn't really like it. Watching it in the 4s, it was actually alright. I didn't mind it. But yeah, let's go through the overall series there. So you got Metals 80 to 83. You got Rancor going negative, which is very surprising for Rancor. Super kind of doing his thing, and Trakes being the most kills on their team. On the side of Thieves, you got Hydra going through. But for me, I would say my like MVP was probably a BZ. I think he had a really good map one. I think maybe because of his expectations going into it, like I really like a BZ coming into his team, and he just hasn't been doing his thing. So I kind of like this series. I'm not really a Thieves fan. I just like some of their players, but they did their thing, man. They did their thing. What were you thinking of this series? Like, I think let's see what we predicted for this one actually. So it was actually 3. You predicted 3-1, and I predicted 3-1 as well. What were you thinking they were going to drop? Was it the search? I think we said search in our
I thought they
conversation.
were gonna drop a search. I thought they were gonna drop a search.
Overload's Overload's kind of what do you think of the roster as well, man? Because I was before kind of talking about it as well. Like I just think it's gonna be Metals is gonna go, and I think right now it's just gonna be like getting their visa sorted. And bro, like I don't know how they drop Trakes if that's the thing. Trakes I think he's so good,
Metals
man.
should go, but I don't personally think they will drop Metals.
Okay, and I've been seeing the flank talking about this as well with the ARs. I want to know your take on it. So their kind of conversation was like there's 2 conversations. One is about Rancor. Like some people are saying like he can't maybe do it in other systems, like it's a bit of a kill whore and stuff. And the other conversation is just like their ARs need to adjust for them to win. Like you're obviously more of a flexible player. You can play AR sub. What do you think? Like if you were like say Metals in this team, right? And they're kind of like kill whore and playing slow and stuff, and he's forcing them. Like, do you think Metals is basically an unfair criticism, or do you think like what do you think? What do you think about their dynamic right now?
If I was Metals, I'd be so checked the way Super plays respawn. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, let me see his deaths, bro. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this guy has, bro. He doesn't move, man. We spoke about this as well before. Like the way he plays Search and Overload, as in Search is calm. Like it's just, I think his hard point is just arse, man. I don't know why.
Especially in this game, like you just can't get away with like not be able to trade efficiently.
This meta as well is gonna be fucked if he does this.
You have to fly. You just have to.
Yeah, this meta as well, the way it is, and he's not even like dirty soaking. Like I don't mind if my AR's dirty soaking and my subs are going rogue. That's my kind of
He's
criticism
never
with
near the
insight
hill.
as
I'm
well.
telling you, he's never near
No,
the
that's
hill.
I know. That's the thing. Like, if he's super soaking, I actually don't mind it. Like having them fly, like Dashi. Remember Dashi in MW3? I feel like he was a bit like that, like kind of super soaking, and like these man just do what they want. Like I don't mind that as a playstyle. I think it can be consistent, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like he kills a little bit too much, man. But it was a good series overall, man. I think it was solid. Hard points didn't look good for them at all. Search and Destroy, they've always been a pretty good team in Search and Destroy, to be fair to them. Even that, like, I think Thieves played pretty well, but yeah, Miami's still a decent Search and Destroy team. So I knew it was going to be a close one. They just win the round 11. Overload surprised me. I think you could actually take that as a positive if you're Miami. That's a pretty good overload. But, bro, they have to work on their respawns if they're going to go forward, man. So I don't mind losing to Thieves if you're a Miami fan. They're probably not that bad, but yeah, I think you got to do something, man. Show something, bro. Like, you want some fight as well. If they're bringing Riao in, you want some fight there, man. So nothing else to say for that, man. What about you? Anything to say of this series?
You know, just a sub takeover, just a sub diff. I can't
Sub
lie.
takeover. When you look at this team as well, like that, this team favors their best players are their ARs. So like the meta being the sub right now is probably not good for this team. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with them.
And I think the meta being the sub for Thieves helps them.
Oh
Crazy
yeah,
amount.
100%. Did they play again? No, this is the first one. We'll talk about them a little more then. So yeah, so right now, like going into the game at the start, obviously this was like a godlike roster. Everyone kind of had their expectations. Talk a bit more. Who was impressing you from the sub duo, a Hydra or a BZ when you were watching it? What were you impressed with?
Um, I was more impressed with Hydra because I know, like, if Hydra is frying, the impact he has is
Yeah.
like, for me, him and Shotzi have such unique playstyles compared to everyone else. Like, I think a BZ has like the Hoot, the Neptune,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
04, just running at people. But I think like Hydra and Shotzi are in like a tree of their own. So when they're both frying, like most of the time, the team is winning by crazy amounts. And we saw like they go 137 points on the first hard point. So if Hydra fries, then I think
You think he's the X Factor?
it's very, very hard to lose the game if Hydra
Yeah,
fries.
yeah. I think, like, for me, I looked at two things. I completely agree with you. Like, if Hydra's taking over, bro, that's because I always call him a lot trooper. Whenever I'm coaching someone and, like, a lot of people like Hydra, like, they see his highlights from last year and they're, like, trying to do that. I'm like, bro, you can't play like that unless you, like, you need to have the map for that. He's, like, a proper luxury player for me. So if he's playing well, I think that means a team, like, they're in a good spot because he could fucking get mixy. The way he cut lanes is insane. Like, I used to study him to learn to cut lanes. Like, he's so good at that. For me, when I was at the Search and Destroy, that's where I was hella impressed with the BZ. Because I remember that round when he went to the right by the train track, got the first blood, got out. Like, shit like that. Like, he felt like he was back to his, playing his thing in Search and Destroy. So this team, I feel like, I think that's a big variable. And also, the fact that Scrap, I tweeted about this as well. Tell me, I don't know what you think about this, but you know your main AR, yeah? Especially Scrap. If he doesn't, like, if he's having a takeover series, sometimes I think that means his subs aren't doing their thing. Like, if your subs are frying, I actually feel like your main AR doesn't have to do a lot. Like, your subs are first line. So, like, when Scrap's having this kind of series where he's just having a 1 KD, having calm damage, the fact that he's not overtaking the damage, I think that's a good thing. Because he's always just been that guy for them. And now his subs are starting to deliver. So, I think it's looking good for Thieves.
Yeah. That happens a lot with Optic. Like,
Dashi, 100%.
The subs are frying. Dashi doesn't have to do much.
Literally.
Like,
That's why I think Dashi's rolling this. Yeah, no, completely. Like, because they're so aggressive and they're getting everything that he doesn't have to do anything. So he doesn't. It looks like he's just playing calm because he doesn't have to do anything. When you look at Insight, if you're losing and it's happening, it's a bit different. If you're winning and it's happening, it's calm. I bet. So Miami Thieves, we both take that one. Then we go to Surge. And like we said, Surge kind of had a takeover this week, bro. I don't know what happened there. This first map, bro, this was fucking insane. Did you see the ending of this first map? What I'll do for the next one is see if I get highlights. So I won't do it now. Comments it now, but
I know it went to a P3.
Yeah, that was a dirty play.
Surge went 2 dead, and then
bro, they just went through the fucking door. They didn't go through the showers.
Nero,
yeah.
Clutched up.
T's got a big 3. He chucked a nade in the door. They all went through the showers. No one went showers. I don't know why. Like the outer route, I was so baffed.
Yeah.
I think it was a blackout play. Skies tried to pinch. And, like, he thought he'd catch a time and he went for a pinch, so I kind of hear it. But he isolated one of them, and then, like, TJ was, like, 1v3, so they just scammed that, man. They scammed that. Then they go through again, big 6-4. It was all kind of a close series, man, to be honest. But I feel like for both teams, this is the matchup you kind of want to win, especially with only 5 matches this major. I don't know the schedules, but this is one of those bottom matches you just kind of have to win, man. I don't know about you, but I think this meta will really hurt G2. Like...
Yeah.
I just think Kremp and Skies to get. I do want to give a little bit of leeway because they haven't been playing good online overall for the year. I just don't think this meta is going to help them at all. And either one, so not Kremp, I think one of Mamba or Skies, something has to happen. It kind of gives me Optic vibes last year. You know when Skies joined the team and he kind of wanted to be the guy, like, for that major, he was just doing, like, the dirty work at the back. I just don't think COD can be played like that anymore. Like, you need all 4 players doing their thing. So I think one of them either has to go or heavily adjust. And I don't think it's easy to adjust your playstyle like that. I just think both of them on the same team in this meta, I don't think it's going to be good for them.
Yeah, this meta really hurt him because he was frying before this meta, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just realized why you're talking about that, because you picked him in your team, didn't you?
Yeah. That's why I picked him in my team, because he was frying before. That's why
Skies
I picked
was,
him.
man. You know what? I like Skies as a pro, so I was like, you know what? Like he
was
was
good
doing his thing.
online.
Yeah, he was
good online. He was insane at
his search was good.
Like,
Yeah. He was good. He was good.
He's gonna give me something. But he
Do you
got
think
shit
Mamba's
slammed.
kind of been shit in the bed a little bit? I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah, Mamba's been poured the whole year. At least Skies has been good.
Yeah.
I
If you're gonna drop one as well, like, I don't want to talk about dropping too much, but like, I do think Mamba's probably the one you get rid of because Skies is the vet as well, man. Yeah, he's also the vet. Like, I think you don't want to lose all. Like, if you look at the other 3, they're fairly new to the scene, like a couple of years. Like, Skies has won champs, he's been there. I do think you keep Skies, but I think this team has to make a change because they're not bad, bro. Their placing's not being bad. I think they do something. They make a change here. Onto Surge. I mean, Surge did their thing, man. This was a legacy. What was the map 1? This is when he got that fucking insane streak as well. So you see there, right there, Gwyn, like, bro, he had a 1.6 and a 1.4 from TJ. Yeah, that's true. He had a legacy one. So Gwyn had a takeover series. We hadn't seen that for a while, man. We saw a lot of this NW3 where he was kind of that guy. And then he kind of quieted down last year, and then, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like his stock is just being hurt, but if he can come back, man, this team, it's not bad, but I'm not really reading into it too much. They are 2-0, but I'm not really reading into it too much. What about you? Are you on the Surge hype, or are you thinking after one weekend? They're 2-0, so you can't argue with that.
I'm not on the Surge hype right now, because I do think they haven't played anyone up to that good of a standard, to be fair.
It was also close as fuck, and he dropped a 16 streak. That's not good for me. If you're winning by 1 point and he goes mental, that's not the best for me. I bet we can move over to
though.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, they haven't improved a lot.
Yeah, no, I agree. I do agree. I mean, look, you start 2-0, you can't complain, and look, momentum's a big thing as well. So maybe that was just what they need, a bit of confidence.
I think they have Koi first round as well, so that'll be a good test for them.
That will be in the minor. I bet. Let's go to Vegas Boston, man. You could take this away, man. So both of us kind of predicted a 3-0 here. We don't have to spend too long on this one because I don't think Boston were looking very good at this at all. But just give me a quick thoughts on both teams. What you kind of thinking first weekend back from both these teams.
Yeah, I think we all know how this one was gonna go. I don't think it was even close, to be honest. 100-point club, 6-3 S&D, 40 overload. The overload was, if I wasn't mistaken, it was close to an extent, and then at the end phases.
Did they clutch up at the end? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've got the point, and then they got another one. I think that happened yesterday as well. But yeah, no, bro, the first map, that is, Purge had a stinky, man. I feel bad, bro.
Actually, I think 0-4 went double positive.
Yeah, yeah, that is, yeah. No, bro, I like 0-4 peaked at Major 2 at the end of it, and then they get a sub-meta change as well when he kind of gets a game in a good spot. Like,
helps them more.
Exactly, man, because you even look at their draws. Draws kind of aggressive as well, man. This team, like, the top team's always going to adjust well to the meta, but I just think this meta, like, could help the top teams even more. I think there's a balance, though. Like, I know you spoke about yesterday in the Discord, but you don't want the meta to hurt the top teams, like, by letting the shit teams catch up by having a no-skill gun. But at the same time, once they adjust for GAs and stuff, I do think this will benefit the top teams because they play faster as it is. So I just think this was just a steamroll, man. The first map showed everything, and then yeah, clean search and destroy as well. 6-3 is pretty clean. Overload, like you said, a little bit close, but no one really saw FaZe losing it. It was more, you know, just closing the series out, man. So pretty good from FaZe. A little bit worrying there from Boston. Now we can move over to Toronto versus Falcons. I'm not gonna lie, before I was kind of looking forward to this one. I want to see what we predicted for this one because I feel like this one was a little bit weird. So Toronto Falcons, you said 3-0 Toronto. I said 3-1. So we're both pretty high on this Toronto team. It looks like you were right there. This search, I don't know if you watched the search. This was so bad from Falcons. This was one of the worst
Yeah,
searches I've seen.
I don't think I'm ever watching a Plaza FND. I
Nah,
will
this
not
was
tune into that now.
bad. This was bad. This was so brain dead. And yeah, that was one of the worst searches I've seen. I'm not gonna lie. Overload, I mean, I'll be honest, Falcons are pretty good at Overload, man. They have been pretty good at
They've
Overload.
always been good at overload. I
Yeah,
think.
they have. I actually want to see what they vetoed, because, bro, why do these Donnies keep giving Den? I think they vetoed the new map. Okay, they vetoed Gridlock. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I just don't know why we're giving Den, bro. We already went through this last major. Like, they just run Den. They're
Wait,
so
can
good
you
at
go to the
Den.
map on stats real quick.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, look at Jamie's engagement compared
Yeah,
to the
no,
rest of the team.
this is what, bro. You can't have 2k damage, bro. This is the problem. What I'm saying with this type of playstyle, I just don't understand it because, like, I hear it, yeah, when you let your teammates run through. Because I've been that guy in the team for us when we play, like, where I'm locking down top blue, and I'm letting you guys do the thing. But to consistently win, like, you can't play like that. Having one person do that kind of role, because when your teammates die, you need to replace them. The only way that works is what we said earlier. If they're running them, if they're winning like 100-point club, then I would be okay with this. If not, I don't understand it. Especially in a map like Den. I think Scar's a little bit different. I don't know how you even do this on Den. Because the only kill you're actually not involved in is probably P4 if you're at the back, kind of blocking, watching the pinch. I feel like for most of the hills, you're kind of involved. That's what I'm just baffed. I don't know what he was doing on the map. I was watching, he just wasn't moving. And I personally have been saying for a while, I like Insight, but bro, if they drop him, like, they could win shit. Imagine they bought in, like I know they're not going to get Scrap, but remember when they had Scrap here? Imagine they just got an AR, they tried shit, they went challenges and, like, actually invested in an AR. They've got Joe, who's in his last year, and they got Kips from challenges who came in and just fucking transformed this team as well. Like, I don't know why they're not trying to win shit. I don't think they're trying to win.
Pretty sure Kenny said on stream that he got an offer from Koi, but he rejected it.
I made a video 2 years ago about that. I said Kenny on Koi for Insight would be godlike. And I also said,
Like,
I don't see him moving. I don't see
he
him
wouldn't
moving.
put up the numbers or the KD, but he's way faster than Insight, so he knows how to play the game to an efficient level.
Yeah, but I think this team will benefit him, man. Because he's
Yeah,
more of a
100%, that's
system
what I'm saying,
player.
that's what
Yeah, I think will benefit him so much as well. Like having like you said, I know he's not the KD player, but I actually think in this type of team he'll probably have more freedom where he can make those plays. Like I think he'll be godlike on this team, man. So would you say like would you agree kind of get rid of Insight, or like do you think they can win with him on the team? Because I just don't see them
I
winning
think
with
you
him on the
give
team.
him this I think you have to give him one more major just because of what he did on the LAN last major. But I think depending on their placing, if they don't get top 4 or something, then you make a change.
The only thing is I'm looking at, yeah, like they had Scrap on this organization. They won like one event to my memory. They had Scrap and Envoy, yeah, which was a winning duo. Then they had fucking Joe Deceives now. It's like they're getting these superstars and they're just wasting their time with them.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
they're not being
after
seen.
this year, so you have to.
He's
like,
100% going.
advantage.
That's what I'm saying. Like Joe is a fucking good SMG. Like he's going, and then it's just I don't know, man. It's just trolly. Falcons on the other side of things, bro. They were pretty good at hardpoint last season. They had a bad LAN. This was a rough series for them, man. This is the type of series that I would say team wise you're looking at and you're like, if you're Falcon, you expect Falcons to be competing against this kind of Koi team. Like when you look on paper with who they have and stuff. So this was poor for me, man. This was poor. This isn't good if you're a Falcons fan. They come from a shitty LAN. Just same thing, man. Same thing, to be honest. They just carry on. They couldn't win a map on LAN and they barely win a map here. So pretty bad series from them. We can talk more about Falcons in the last series because they played again. So we'll move over to the next one. Gentlemates versus G2. Again, both kind of played already. We already spoke about the team. So kind of quickly go through this one. Gentlemates coming a bit stronger again. Ghosty comes through. Sib's still struggling a little bit. 2 maps in a row. Doesn't have the best KD. I know KD's not everything, but for certain players, when you're ARs, I look more into KD. Ghosty had a good one. But I think they kind of cruised through. It wasn't that deep. So, bro, this search was dirty from Sib. I think we went 1-9 or something. This was off. This was me and our gamer said. Bro, the Sib did an off by 900 damage, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, he was trolling, man. Did you watch this search?
Yeah.
He was trolling. Well, with the sniper, he was actually making me cry. The stumps. I don't know what he was doing on some of the stuff, but yeah, I don't really care too much about this. They got the win. They got the job done. I do have a question though. Do you think Genomate's like, what are you thinking of them right now? Obviously, Major 1 winners, Major 1 champs.
I don't know. They could have easily lost this series because I'm pretty sure G2 were like leading by quite a bit in the Sake hardpoint, and they trolled.
I mean, if you look at the first 3 maps, it could have been a 3-0 to G2. Like, bro, you go to a like 6-5 in the overload.
I'm not fully sold on the Gentlemates trade right now.
Yeah, I mean
I
they
think
get the
they're
2-0,
still
they get the
they're
job
still
done.
shaky.
Yeah, I think it's like they get the job done with the score 2-0, but yeah, it doesn't look clean. Like again,
Yeah.
especially the people they're playing, it's just not
I
clean
think
right
the
now.
minor will tell a lot about these teams.
Who do they play first? Like what side of it? Who would it be?
They played the winner of Miami and Vancouver, I think.
Miami and Vancouver. Okay, I can see Vancouver winning, man. The way they're playing as well, that would be
No, it's
interesting.
not Vancouver. I think it's Miami and someone else. I'm not Boston, Miami and Boston.
Oh, okay, it's probably Miami. Miami mates would be pretty good. I think both of them aren't really peaking, but I think it'll be an okay test. But if they get three, yeah, we'll see the minor. The minor will be a good test because that's a tournament
They'll
as
play
well.
phase
So
after that if they win that, so that'll be the biggest test.
yeah, that's literally going to be the test because it's not even like a league match; it's an actual tournament as well. They should all be going dumb hard, like going for the. It's not just for placing as well. So we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Then we got Surge Carolina. Damn, on paper this was supposed to be an arse match, but it kind of was a banger there, man. Surge running the search and destroy. Pretty good to see if you're a Surge fan. They win the first hard point, lose the second one. Very, very, very close games there. The overload was very close as well. So looking good in the searches, man. Looking good in the searches. Looking overall as well. Luna's plus 18. You go over to Ravens. Your boy Fire comes in 105. If you're like a fan of the Lurks 105, not Fire. Lurks has been good though. Lurks has been good though. So I mean, I kind of what did I predict on this actually? What do we both predict for this one?
For Surge, I got them to lose.
We both
I
said
think we both had
Ravens.
them to lose.
Yeah. I think that was before the first match as well. So look, fair play to Surge, man. They came out, did their thing. Nothing really to say about this one, man. I think we kind of cover both teams already. So happy to move on. Anything you want to say about this series?
No.
I feel like it's just kind of just happened. I think the Surge was good, but yeah, besides that, nothing really exciting. Koi Boston. This was a good one, man. I was watching this yesterday. Same thing on the map one, bro. I'm pretty sure Inside was just slow on the map one as well. Yeah, again, like he just. I don't know, man. I was actually very interested in his arrow from watching the other day and what he does on Den. It was just the same thing, man. Like, bro, Joe and Kips were just running it down, and then he just slow, man. I think they need to adjust it. They go through, they win the map one. I have to give credit to Purge though. I did like how Purge was playing. I actually had a bet on Purge to Purge versus who was it against? It was Purge versus Kleenex for a kill bet. And bro, I was getting a bit nervous. Purge was kind of shooting a little bit. So, yeah, I was kind of paying attention to his things. I was like, yo, what's going on? So, like, Purge did his thing. First map, he was okay. Second map, I'm pretty sure he had a pretty good search. Yeah, he went 11-6. So, they did their thing, man. They did their thing. It was a good search and destroy, but standard from Koi. A little bit scary if you're Koi again. This is what the kind of match I'm talking about where you're a top team here. Like, you want to, like, put them away. And again, Inside just doesn't impress me in these type of matches. So, if he's not going to impress me in these matches, like... This is what I'm saying though. That this is what ruins confidence for you. If you're a Toronto fan, you're like, it's clearly there. That's clearly still there. And just because they're getting through the line, I don't think that means it's sustainable. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, anything on any of these two teams or the series?
Boston look better. They look better. They show some fight, so I don't think they're as bad. They were better than before. Which
Do you think it was a Purge X factor? Or Purge is
yeah, he got some kills. Team Fanny started shooting back, so yeah, could be.
It'd be interesting to see, like, say they do get rid of Purge. Do you think they should get rid of Purge? Like, I feel like if again, as we spoke about before, if you're getting Afro in, like, maybe you could do a completely new sub duo.
Yeah, I think they should have got a new sub duo
rather than just trying one. But
yeah,
because one doesn't really move the needle like that. Sometimes it's the same shit, bro. It's the same team, just one. It depends, like, what's going on. But yeah, I bet we can move on to the next one. Falcons versus FaZe. Bro, Kiz had a nice series, I'm pretty sure. Kiz was kind of shooting in this. Yeah, he was. 103, 101. Bro, that's an engagement farm. That's what you want to see from your sub, Loki. That's
I think he dropped 40 in map 4. 40 something.
Yo, he did some... Bro, that's 44 in the Scar, sorry. Did you see the play from Simp at the end? That was godlike on the P3.
Yeah.
No, that was actually insane. Yeah, that was a good series from FaZe, man. Nice and clinical. Pretty bad for the search and destroy, considering how much they got ran by Toronto.
He was filling out the sniper as well. In
the search. I feel like, I don't know if that was... I mean, I think FaZe are a good search, so I'm going to put that out to map, like, just not getting reps on the map. I think Draza kind of said that in the interview as well. So I wouldn't read into it too much. I think you could take some benefits if you're Falcons, but sending in the respawn didn't look great. I think the hard points for me are the biggest problem for Falcons. Like, all four... I know the Scar was good, but we kind of already covered it, bro. You have kids dropping, like, that many... No, what fucking map was it? Map 4, sorry. Yeah, you have kids dropping 44, and you still lose. Like, he's losing 4, bro.
They played better than I thought, to be honest, Falcons.
No, they did. They did. That was, like, a good... But again, I just feel like... I look at Falcons, like, trying to be one of the top teams. When you look at how much money they spend and stuff like that, like, I'm looking at it more, not where they are, but where they should be. and like if they should make changes and their budget and stuff like that. And I just like, I don't know, man. If this team wants to compete, I don't think this is the roster right now. Again, that's 0-4 in the hard points. The overload, to be fair to them, was very, very, very fucking close. They literally lost in the last like few. They were down. They were down by 1. They caught it back, and then they lost another point. So that's whatever. But for me, it's the hard points, man. Not winning one hard point against Koi or FaZe, it's just
And
that's your competition at the end of the day.
Round 1. That's a weird series. Yeah, really, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vancouver are 2-0. Vancouver are 2-0. They like another thing with Pred. Yeah, you know what type of person Pred is. Imagine him getting dropped for tryouts. Like that might check him.
I think if you lose that Surge series, you should make a change. Not gonna lie.
If you lose the Surge series, I think you have to surely. But then it's also like it's faded as well because you waited 3 weeks. You waited 2 matches and the series. But I agree, it's better late than never.
You waited for all the top guys to get picked up, and now you want to make a change.
It's like me in fucking fantasy, and then Hassad takes my player like nasty. Like it's just what you have. You have to move quick. If you don't move quick, it's gonna go against you, man. Then we go over to the last series, man. I thought it was gonna be a boring series, and to be fair, they played it close, man. Even the hard points, I ain't gonna lie, bro. C9 could have won both. C9 could have won this series 3-1. I ain't gonna lie to you. The hard points, I don't know if you agree with that. I think C9 were in control, and then they just fucking crumbled. Like, I knew Optic were going to be fine, but it was a bit of Optic cheese. Like, C9 were in the lead, bro, and they just crumbled. Like, I just don't think they have the experience to hold. But I was impressed with C9. I'm an Optic fan. I looked at that like, you know what, C9, if you could do that against the other teams, that you could actually have an okay major. So I don't know how I feel. I don't know if it was just a one-off, Optic taking them lightly, which very, very could be the case. It could definitely be Optic just fucking didn't even warm up. They just came to the set. Like, I don't know how the approach was. They definitely didn't take it as serious as other matches. Like, C9's a little bit of a trolley team. Or C9 had time to practice. They didn't go to the major. They've been scrimming challenger teams. I don't know. What's your take on this?
I think map 2 was like, C9 could always win that. I mean, they're a good S&D team. We all know that they're a bunch of S&D teams
Yeah. I agree with that.
But I said it to some guys in the Discord. I think map 1, in my opinion, showed like a prime example of like my opinion of the NPC, like just bringing the skill gap like so low.
You think it was like meta cheese? It was just kind of
like I think the gun is just so insane that it just makes the game way like too chaotic. So like it doesn't require you to think as much. You just run at people like so.
Especially with Colossus as well. You have like 7 NPCs on Colossus. Like it was just fucking running it down.
It's not that hard to play. It's a very simple map to play. And then on top of that, you have a gun that just makes the game so brain dead and so chaotic. Like I think they need to make some changes, which I think they're already doing with the gun.
Yeah, no, that's fair, man. Same thing happened in the map 4. Yeah, I was looking at. I agree with you, Search. I'm not really like fussed that they lost. Overload was pretty dominant from Optic. I looked at more of the respawns, like the hard points, and I'm like, you know what? Fair play. They did a good job. I think we got to get more of a sample size to see if it was, like I said, if it's C9 are actually playing better, if the meta suits them, if the meta is reducing the skill gap. It's too early to see right now. So a couple of weeks we'll see how our C9 are playing. But yeah, it's gonna be it for the predictions. So for the review, not bad, man. You got a 2-point lead, Assad. So you're starting off strong. Yeah, we'll get another
prediction. Look over the fantasy as well.
Should you look over the fantasy now? Are you sure you want to do it? Didn't your team get run?
Yeah, but I just want to like vent more. I want to vent more on the YouTube.
All right, let's go for it. So do you want me to go through your match specifically, and you can explain?
Go through all of them.
How you got run? Oh yeah, let's see. We can do this weekly. Actually, good point. So I can't read. I don't know what that says. What's number 1? I can't see.
You're lucky.
I've got a question. Is it based on score? Because I'm on 11, or is it just like does that matter? Is there like a playoff and shit?
Yeah, it does matter for.
Oh, it does matter.
For the major.
Oh, okay.
I think it's top 4 or top 5 I'd go to the major.
Okay.
But for the major, I don't think it's based off. It could be based off record, but I think it's also based on like the number on the right.
Score. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through the matches then. So we'll start off with Pew versus Dino. Let's go through, see what happened there, man. So Pew's team, we all took the piss out of him. He's got Joe, Lurk, Succeed, Nasty. And it's a draw.
Nasty dropped 15 on S&D. So
yeah, like what did he win here? You know what's actually cheese though? The fucking map count, because they got 2 maps. So where is it? They got 6 map, bro. Both of his teams played twice. All 3 of his teams played twice. So Pew could have won that, Loki. If that's kind of cheesy. The map one, they go through. Yeah. So Pew actually had a pretty good week, man. Considering Dino's was a double game week for both of his players. I think that could hurt them as well with averages, but yeah, that's their team there. It's going to be a draw there. Then we go across with the next match, Big Shaw Money versus 3. That was a close one, man. He goes through. I'm actually surprised Shaw lost this. I'm not going to lie, man. Having Hydra as well, Dashi against C9, and I thought it was going to be a little bit of a walk in the park, to be honest with you, from Hydra's team. Sorry, from Shaw's team.
Yeah. I'm not sure how he lost this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe because I actually don't know. Because Kremp lost. Like, how good was Kips, bro? What the fuck happened? I'm looking at a lot of these are pretty close, man. So I mean, that's how he lost it in terms of the breakdown.
Yeah,
but
it looks close as hell.
I feel like a lot. Like, bro, look at that. Look at the damage. It was by 80. Like, did anyone shit the bed or something? I don't know, man. But yeah, a lot of close stuff there. As you can see, again, Shaw versus 3AM. 3AM just winning that one, fair play. Then you got R versus Banjo. This wasn't even. Is Banjo just Banjo?
I mean, Banjo's team is not even that bad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just him. Yeah, but I'm him. There's a difference, Jasad. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me what stat do you want me to look at? Yeah, who picked him? Arv did. You went before me, Jasad. You could have picked Mercury. Who did you pick first?
Simp. The pimp. I'll have to pick Simp. The pimp.
Simp, yeah? There's levels to this shit. Mercules. That's my goat right there. Big Mason. And then we go through Koi was scamming for the oh, I thought it was where the draft. Yeah, then that's all of 11-3. So that's just a fucking belt to ass there, Mr. Banjo, unfortunately. Then we got Hassan versus Uxie. Alright, Hassan, take it away, man. What's pissing you off here? What's pissing you off? Talk to me.
Everyone tried on my team except one person.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. You get Hook. I picked Shotzi over Hook.
I have Hook.
Hook is going to. Oh, Hook slammed. He was slamming. Let's pick an example. Tell me which one. Tell me which one to look at. Right, let's look at HP KD.
Look at the KD. Look at the normal KD.
Yeah, let's look at the HP KD as well. So you have Skies at the 0.67. Damn, but you know what? If you didn't have him, you were like a 1.2.
I would have won. Wait, I would have won 15-0. I would have won 15-0. Alright,
let's look at actual KD as well. Damn, he had a dirty 0.75. Nah, he actually did you dirty. Nah, he actually did you so dirty. What's another one? S&D. What's P? Plants and Diffuse? Yeah. That's a weird stat, but S&D KD. Who let you down in the S&D one? Damn, Skies again, bro. This guy's shit in the bed. Nah, Draws didn't have a good one. Yeah, that's not good, man. That's not good. But you did drop Skies. Who'd you bring in? Nasty.
Yeah, I brought in. The first one I made was Fire.
That's so annoying. That's a good change. Skies for Nasty.
Fire for Xnid as well.
Oh, that's a good change. Chat,
and then that's
YouTube, look what this guy did. He dropped Celium for Lunas. I'm actually mind blown, bro. But they've been playing well, man. It's just funny because that's MC, bro. I didn't think MC would ever be in this situation, bro. He's the most expensive player in the league. He's getting dropped for Lunas. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. And then, then Pew brings in Celium now. So Pew's team actually looks pretty good, man. But there you have it. It was
really good.
Pew's team is good now, bro. He's got Joe and Sel and Lur. That's a fucking god team. I might be scared of him. But that's some 3AM cheese, bro. 3 just gave him a godlike player, man.
You know what I realized? It's not like last major, so not everyone plays each other this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying. Remember I said to you, because only 5 matches. I didn't look at the schedule.
I don't know who I have to play. I know I played 3 this week.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't look at the schedule properly because last major was everyone played everyone. I didn't deep it. That wasn't like that this time. There's our score, man. So 2-point leads right now. We'll do another one at this, and we'll cover the next predictions in a couple of days. I hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to that boy Assad. Assad, how you feeling? 2-point lead. Was this expected?
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe you out not next week. I think next week we'll have fairly even.
Well, the minor tournament. Yeah. You don't think that we could make it a little bit interesting? We could do like predictions. If you,
I mean, we still have the map counter. We do.
Yeah. We'll make it interesting. We'll do like 5 points for the winner, shit like that, like of the actual major, minor, and stuff like that. So we'll do a couple of things different because there's only one minor in it. So we'll run it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Show some love to that boy Assad down below, and catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.